Good afternoon, guys, from San Diego County. Hope you're having a great day. This is the beginning of a camping trip with Dad. Dad is over here to my right.
Hi, everybody.
And so, as you know, I grew up in San Diego, so we know the area very well. I was very torn. I had a hard time figuring out where should we go. I had the idea of heading up to like Cuyamaca. There's a nice lake in the mountains up there, and Zabrego. The wildflowers are really blooming right now, so we might swing through there on our way back. But yeah, this is just a trip to go out with Dad, have fun, hopefully catch some fish, chill out, and yeah, enjoy the time together. Well, guys, we have arrived at our favorite little spot here on the All American Canal. Dad's out there trying to catch some bass. I have a catfish line out. All right, guys, back in the truck, because that's the only place I can really talk to the camera without this horrendous wind noise. But needless to say, it is windy here. But it wasn't too windy that we didn't get the fishing rods out. Caught a few bass last night. That was fun, but yeah, the wind can be very annoying, and it's coming out of the northwest right now, so we're gonna head up to a spot called Picacho in hopes that we might be able to find something near a hill that might block out the wind. Guys, this is our campsite. It's a California State Campground called Picacho, like you've heard us mention. Very, very clean. Fire ring, nice picnic table. So there's an amazing day use area down there that is pretty much where we have to fish. So we'll probably just take a walk down there, but this is a nice site. I can see we got this rock. Let me circle around behind us here, and hopefully we have a little bit of a windbreak so we can have a campfire without, you know, blowing it all out real quick. But yeah, that's a nice campfire ring, guys. Well, good morning, guys, from Picacho Campground along the Colorado River. Nice night, windy, definitely still windy, but we were able to head down to the water and a little fishing, no luck. Had a nice campfire and just enjoyed the evening. But now we are on the move again, and this campground is actually really, really awesome. You know, they have shade canopies. There's spots where you can duck yourself in near a rock to get out of the wind. There were hot showers, Dad said. Not bad at all. Okay, I have a little dilemma to share with you. I'm torn on which way to take out of here. So last time we were here, I actually made a mistake, and my buddy Russ reminded me that I have been to Picacho before, but it was like 20 years ago, and we took this road called Oglebay, and it puts you out relatively close to the 78 on the east side of the Glamis sand dunes. Now my dilemma lies, you know, we made it from that point to here, and I think I had a four-wheel drive truck at the time. I know Russ was driving a Ranger two-wheel drive towing a little jet ski. So I know at one time the road would be very passable in this truck, but an old timer we met at the canal said that this road got washed out and he wasn't sure if it connected all the way through anymore. But he said with a truck like ours, you could probably make it. So I've always also said, yeah, you don't mess up your ride home. And Also, we're by ourselves, so you don't want to go off too far. You know, it's just, you know, prudent decision making. And I know like the younger version of Benny would be thinking completely different, but right now the middle-aged version of Benny is very torn between, do you play it safe and take the route that you know, and yeah, sure it is longer all the way around, or do you be a little bit adventurous? But you know, the last thing I really need right now is to get this puppy stuck and or break it. Cost us thousands of dollars. So damn, it sucks getting old and wiser.
I know we're going somewhere into the danger zone. It all points right to that.
Well, I was about to say, welcome to Aqua Caliente Hot Springs, San Diego County Park. But guess what? It's a reservation, 100%. No walk up, drive up, campsite park. Seriously, guys, I get it, you know, the reservation system is nice, but don't kill the spirit of travel by making it 100%. Leave, you know, 15, 20 for the spirit of travel. All right, time to regroup, Dad. Time to regroup.
Someday I know we're going somewhere.
All right, guys, we have settled into a campsite here outside of Cuyamaca Lake. It's a California state park called Paso Picacho. Nice campground, not on the water, but they do have fire rings, so we can enjoy a campfire tonight. We are up near, give or take, you know, 4,600 feet of elevation. So there's definitely a chill in the air. But yeah, it'll be nice to just hang out around the campfire. And it's probably gonna be our last night on this little trip until we do another. But yeah, desert to mountains, guys. This works out.